On a daily basis. On a daily basis. Guess what? I will not be defeated. I can make a decision every single day that I will do something today that will push me toward my destiny. Push me toward me being great. On a daily basis. Listen, there was another guy, he grew up through segregation. He grew up in a time, man, where the African Americans couldn't go to the university. This was back in the day. Listen, he tried to enroll to the school. They laughed at him and said, man, if you don't get out of here. Guess what, though? Remember I said earlier that some things you can't control? He couldn't control that, but guess what he could control? He said, I can do something on a daily basis that still help me be great. He said, you know what? I'm going to get my notepad and a pen. You may not let me inside the classroom, but every day I'm going to sit on the outside of the door and I'm going to take notes. Why? Because he refused. He refused. He refused to let anybody stop him from being great. He made a decision every single day to live with a purpose. Secondly, you got to discover your passion. What are you good at? What do you like to do? Do you understand that the greater percentage of people never even use their college degree? Did you know that? Did you know what? Huh?
80% of people didn't use it.
The great, well, he said 80. I said the great. I mean, it's cool. No, great. I mean, you know, it's a listen, it's a great percent of people. Good job paying attention, man. I'm gonna give you a CD. Remind me to give you a free CD. Listen to this. Do you realize that a lot of people, the greater percent of people that graduate from college never even use their degree? You know why? Because they just chose something, man. They didn't discover their passion first. Say, what am I passionate about? What do I love doing? And then say, you know what? I'm going to get a degree in that. No, they just go down to things, they any, money, mo. Listen, how you going to major in English and you've been failing English since 4th grade? You got to find something that you love, man. You got to find something that you love doing. You got to find something that you love doing. You got to find your passion and stick with your passion. Maybe you love animals. Maybe you love helping people. Maybe you love designing stuff. Maybe you love drawing. Maybe you love cosmetology. Maybe you love sports. You're athletic. Maybe you love fashion. What do you love? That's what you got to do. Words that's going to determine where you're going to be at in 10 years. 2 words that's going to determine where you're going to be at in 10 years. You got to get these last 2 words, man. I got to go. 2 words is going to determine where you're going to be at in 10 years. Work ethic. How strong will you work at your dreams? How strong will you work at being great, man? How strong? Look at your neighbor and say, the person you sit beside and say, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want your dreams? He was poor growing up, man. He was poor. He grew up in a poor family. He didn't have the fashion clothes. He didn't have the designer clothes. A lot of times, man, he didn't have enough money. He grew up in a single-parent home. A lot of times, man, for dinner, before he went to bed, he would eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He was poor, man. I'm gonna tell you what. And this guy said that he started middle school in a pair of swim trunks and a T-shirt and a pair of Franklins. And listen to this. He bought those Franklins from a store called Roses. That's like 5 levels lower than Walmart. He got picked at school. His mom didn't have no money. Listen. He got offered to join the National Honor Society, but he could not join because he didn't have $15 for the membership fee. But what you do not know, the young guy that I'm telling you about stands before you today doing assembly at Jackson High School.